Okay.
He's right there. Hey, let's have a baby.
Okay, so today is Lord Jesus. Today is April 23rd. The last clip you saw, we were on our way back from my last prenatal appointment on Wednesday, where they said that I was in early labor. It is now Saturday. I am still in early labor, but it's progressing. So that is great. It's progressing, and that's what we want to see. We want to see progression and not regression. But I did say that I was going to show you my caddies. So that's the last thing I have to show you until, you know, where everything is on and popping. But I wanted to make sure I recorded the caddies so that if you're putting your caddy together, these are just what I found for me. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is my bedside caddy. The actual caddy itself is from Amazon. I can link that in the description. So this is the snacks. I have a whole bunch of different trail mixes and granola bars. These are actually granola bars we got from Mexico. But trail mixes, you know, snacks just that will really help. Raisins with my milk and taste good. I have another trail mix right here, my holiday snacks, which we're now addicted to. On this side, I have burp cloths, vitamin D and probiotic drops for him, grape water for him, some tissues, Honest Mama Calm Your nipple cream, Tylenol, which is very important. Stool softener, which is also very important depending on how, you know, things are moving along. In here, hold on, let me open it. I have this Mommy's Turn, Daddy's Turn. It came in a bump box that my stepmom got for me. On this side, I have Breathe Mama Breathe, mindfulness meditation, How to Breathe. This is another breathwork book, and a Midnight Mom devotional, just for those late nights to help keep me grounded and centered. I have a blood pressure monitor to help monitor my blood pressure for postpartum preeclampsia. A couple nipple pads, breast pads, even though I probably really won't be using them because I have this, my Hopper ladybugs, which catch milk. They will catch my letdown, so I will be able to save that and freeze that and eventually get my breast milk dry freezed from I Love Booby Food. So I probably won't be using these as much. And then my infused coconut water. If you go to Hand and Stone, you know this coconut water is crack. So I have that. This is our book from our birth class. This is the homecoming book. So just have different things in there. See, postpartum survival guide. On this side, I have a note from my mom. Vitamin C packs. I'll be adding the rest of the liquid IV when we get back from birth center. Hand sanitizer, my thermometer. His thermometer's in the bathroom. Face wipes, face mask, Sharpie. So yeah, that is my bedside caddy. It will be going probably on the floor so that his wipe warmer can be over here. So that is the bedside caddy. Oh, and what I'll be adding to that, my Hakas will be in there. My regular breast pump, I'll probably actually primarily pump out there. So just the Hakas will be in here. Now let's look at the postpartum caddy. Okay, so right here we have the yoga blocks for me to put my legs up when I do the dilation station. If we even get to that part here, we kind of don't know how things are going. Right before I started recording, I just had the strongest contraction I've had yet, and I felt it in my back, in my neck, and right here in the center of my head. So we'll see how things go, but those are for me to put my feet up if I'm going to labor on the dilation station. But here is my postpartum caddy. So I have my Perry bottle in here. They also send me home with a Perry bottle, but they said the more the merrier. I have medicated hemorrhoid pads, Lancino, the herbal postpartum spray, as well as the pain relief spray. Then I have a few heavy duty pads here and some postpartum underwear. And so I've been wearing the underwear. 10 out of 10, the most comfortable underwear I've ever worn in my life, hands down. So I have a couple pairs of that because, you know, leaks happen. I also have, like I said a few weeks ago, my padsicles are in the freezer, and then I have like extra pads, always discreet underwear. I probably honestly only wear always discreet the first 2 days or so, then I'm just switching to my postpartum underwear just to be way more comfortable. But I have extras of those, extra pads, all that great stuff. But you know, you only need a little bit of stuff just to fit in your toilet side caddy. So it sits right here. So there is that. That is my bedside caddy and my postpartum caddy. I also have a caddy in our office for when he spends mornings and just time with Darryl while Darryl's working in there. Same caddy as my bedside one from Amazon, but that one has diapers, wipes, Andy ointment, a book, some toys, a pacifier, a hand sanitizer. Probably should give him some birth cloths, but for, you know, the first few weeks he'll primarily just be feeding from the boob. So yeah, but we'll probably add like burp cloths and stuff. You know, a lot of stuff is just, you see it, you need it, and you're like, oh yeah. Oh, and our fold up changing pad for when he changes him on the couch. So that is that caddy. But I just took a melatonin. I'm about to drink my athletic greens. Oh no, where am I? I'm about to drink my athletic greens. Put some lavender on my temples and lay down. Early labor can truly be exhausting, especially when it's lasting so many days. So I'm gonna chill out. The next time you'll see me, I'll be in the throngs of labor. So bye. Well, hello people. It is April 30th, and as you can see,
no baby.
There was no baby last weekend. So last weekend I showed you guys what's in my caddies, right? In the midst of me having contractions. It was terrible trying to record that, and only had a few minutes left on the memory card, so it was just chaos. But after that, I believe, like, I took a shower, got in the bed, you know, all that. Contractions kept coming. Doula came that night. They knocked me out with melatonin. All the things we were supposed to do. Then woke up on Sunday, and everything was like, nah. Contractions stopped. I got energy back. So yeah, that's what happened. And throughout the week, there was really nothing. I didn't really start having contractions again until Thursday, maybe? Really yesterday. I had a few Thursday, like, so everything chilled out. When I went to my prenatal appointment on Tuesday, she said I wasn't even like dilated. I was like a centimeter. Yeah, I was just like a fingertip. But my cervix was super soft, which means all the ripening is working. But I wasn't dilated. And honestly, do I think I've dilated much since? I don't really think so. Because I didn't really feel it. Like I started having cramps again yesterday. So I don't even know if I've really dilated since then. But you know, like I said before, dilation isn't a good indicator. So that was how the week went. So, you know, I've just been bouncing and rolling on the ball, sleeping, eating, taking all the things, the red raspberry leaf, the primrose oil, the dates, you know, the other great things, wink wink. Yes, so that's where we are. It's the 30th. Like we said before, our ultrasound day was the 27th, and the 27th has come and gone. Our actual due date isn't until a week from now. So, yeah. Faye, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts is that we now get to go see Dr. Strange.
But is that set in stone though?
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know.
That is Thursday. That's a long ways
We
away.
have the weekend to get through. And then once we get through the weekend, if we do, then I'm going to be looking towards Dr. Strange. And then I'll say, okay, I'll see you Friday.
Yeah, so my thoughts are, we really wanted him to come on the 3rd. Like, I didn't even really want him to come this past week. The 3rd was the date that we said because, you know, 5 minus 3 equals 2. You know, all that cool stuff is 2022. And so we were like, May 3rd would be awesome. The only reason why I think we really got our hopes up of last week is just based off of what we were told at our appointment the week before that.
Nah, I got my hopes up because you were having 1,000 contractions.
And like I said, ultrasounds aren't accurate, so I really wasn't trying to go off with the ultrasound.
But you were having the contractions though.
I was, but I wasn't feeling like I was progressing at all. And I wasn't. So, but Tuesday the 3rd is the day that I'm like, oh my gosh. But now it's like, Dr. Strange, we got tickets for Thursday for Dr. Strange. And if you know us, this is a serious thing. Like, some people might be looking like, what? But, like, this is a serious thing. This is a Marvel premiere, and we don't miss Marvel premieres. Beanbutt himself has already been to like 3 Marvel premieres in the past 10 months. So maybe he's just waiting. Like, maybe I'll be in labor at Doctor Strange. Maybe I'll go into labor right after we see Doctor Strange. Would that be a bad thing? Not at all, because like, that's so on brand. That my baby lets me see a Marvel movie and then decides to come. Maybe all the hustle and bustle and commotion in the movie theater will make him want to come out. I didn't think about that.
Like, I got to see this for myself.
So we'll see. You know, will he come Tuesday like we originally wanted? Or will he wait and come on his due date on Friday? Will he come Saturday? Will he decide to come on Mother's Day? These are the questions that we don't know. Or is he going to be a 40-weeker plus baby? We also don't know that either. But there's one thing I do know. And I want to say this before I turn this camera off. People, when it comes to pregnant women, the emotional state is super fragile. Or, if their emotional state is not fragile, they're anxious. They're tired. They're pretty round. And overall, by 38 weeks, by 37 weeks really, are over it. But there's nothing that they can really do if their body and their baby aren't ready. So be mindful of that when you're reaching out. Because 10 times out of 10, you're not the only person reaching out. You're not the only person calling. You're not the only person texting to check in. All check-in means is the baby here. We know that. Obviously the baby is not here if I haven't told you the baby is here, right? That makes sense, right? 1 + 1 = 2, right? Exactly. So, if you have a friend or a family member who is pregnant, just know that asking them, how are you feeling? They feel pregnant and they feel at their wit's end. So you asking them that, most times, they don't want to be asked. It's going to be annoying. That's just a fact. Number 2, if you say, I'm just trying to check in, that we know that's code for, I'm just trying to see if the baby's here. Obviously, the baby's probably not here. And if the baby is here, we probably just haven't wanted to tell people yet. So know that. Respect boundaries. And number 3, know that anxiousness does not help with labor and delivery. And your text message, 10 times out of 10, invokes some sort of anxiety. So you're not helping the mom. So please respect her boundaries. And it really doesn't matter how excited you are or how anxious you are about the baby. It's not your baby. And I can guarantee that the mom and the dad are way more anxious than you are. So don't add to their pile of anxiousness. Give them their space. Now is the time where they should be resting the most. So your messages is the last of their concern. And that's just what it is. That is a quick lesson on boundaries with pregnant women. Anything you'd like to say?
I concur. I concur. With everything you said. What?
I just love autofocus
Uh-oh.
in my eyes, so it keeps changing.
Like I said, I concur.
They concurs. That is all. Maybe the next time we'll check in, it'll be because I'm in labor. Okay, so it is May 3rd. And I am 39 weeks and 4 days, 5. And I started having back contractions again today. I started having contractions in general Sunday is when I kind of started having contractions, because I didn't have contractions for a few days. So I started having contractions again Sunday. I was having them yesterday, having them today. As you can see, I'm coping, natural coping, because I'm having a lot of contractions in my back today. Darryl said this morning when he saw me when I woke up that my stomach was super low compared to yesterday. So this is me. And he said that's even lower than yesterday. So yeah, but you know, first babies, they first babies like to come at 41 weeks. 41 plus 3, I think, is the average for first babies, especially boys. So, you know, I'm just staying positive. I am only 39 weeks and 4 days, so there's a possibility I still might go 2 weeks longer. You know, we'll see. But he feels lower. Like, he feels like he's in my hips. So I've been doing a lot of birth ball work today. Deep squats with my birth ball, because deep squats without it is a no-go with my bad knees. But I wanted to do a quick Shein haul because I ordered some clothes for postpartum that I would feel comfortable in. I'm doing an overall closet change anyway. I started doing that right before I got pregnant. I just started getting rid of clothes and buying a little bit of new clothes, but I knew we were trying to get pregnant, so I didn't really do much. So I wanted to get some clothes from Shein. One, because I wanted loungewear, so I wanted clothes that would be comfortable, easy to take off, nice and loose because we're going into the heat of Texas summer. And I just love loungewear, so I wanted to get stuff that I felt cute in because I would be postpartum, but I wanted stuff that was loose because like I will be breastfeeding, so I didn't want anything too tight on my boobs because, you know, sore nipples or engorgement, whatever. I just wanted comfortable clothes that I also felt cute in. So I bought some things from Shein. So I just want to show them to you. I also bought them big. So before I was pregnant, I was a pant size 12. In the midst of my pregnancy, I went basically up to a 14. Not so much in my waist, like the 14s were still big in my waist, but my thighs and stuff got bigger, so I went up to a 14. Technically the clothes I bought was a 16 because I've pretty much been wearing the same leggings and like leggings, dresses, and yoga pants throughout the entirety of my pregnancy, so I don't really know what size I am. But I knew with the loungewear I wanted stuff that was a little bigger, a little baggier. You know, with the shorts I can make them more high-waisted, or I can fold them. With the crop tops I could wear a nursing bra underneath. So I wanted the clothes to be a little bigger. So also, I really don't know where this video ends. I don't even know where this video started.
That's not good.
Maybe, I think when we were having false labor this video started. I don't really know, so maybe that'd be 2 videos. Regardless, as you can see, we're kind of just sitting here waiting for him. So, don't really know the structure to these videos.
Yeah, I'd say you just keep it going until you come.
Yeah, and then you figure out where to cut it later in editing. That's what editing's for, right?
Yeah.
But tomorrow makes 40 weeks. Officially. So anytime from tomorrow to I think the 19th is where I'm in the safe zone. After that, I would have to transfer to the hospital from the birth center. But I have a feeling this little boy is going to want to make his debut sooner rather than later, because it is quite cramped in here. His whole body just now protrudes out my stomach. He doesn't have that much room to do activities anymore. And I just feel the end coming. Do I know when the end is here? No, not really. But I do feel the end coming.
I catch it.
You do too, Ray?
Yep.
Bae said he feels the end coming as well. So, will that end be tomorrow? Saturday, Sunday, next week, the week after? I don't know. But we also know, regardless whether we felt the end coming or not, the end is here. Regardless. He can't stay in here much longer. So, that's that. How I'm feeling. Tired. I think my body's just at the point where it's just kind of over everything, so it's just in a state of. But I worked out this morning and that was wonderful. I felt great. I could have kept going, honestly. So I guess it's just a time for intentional movement and rest. Intentional movement and rest. Because I can't lay down for long anyway because it's so uncomfortable. Like, the combination of our mattress with pillows, with all this weight in the stomach, and it's just not comfortable to lay at all anymore. But soon enough, it will be gone. So, any words before I stop rambling?
Stay tuned to the next episode to see if Kingsley will come out on Saturday or Monday.
Yeah, that part. I guess I'll fill you in if he's here or if he's not.
Bing bong. Do you want to reach in and feel now? I want you to see how close he is. You feel that?
Yeah.
He's right there. Okay, let's have a baby.